My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have a perfect work, that he may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. James chapter 1 verses 2 to 4. I'm here this moment to tell somebody listening to me on the other side of this device that anytime you discover yourself in a season of pain, a season of trial, a season of persecution, affliction and challenges, the prescription that the Lord gives us is to count it all joy. And that is something we all have to consider, because the Lord is telling us to count it joy, although these are things that will minister to us pain, hurt, sorrow, and suffering. How can you count it joy when you are going through things that make you cry every night? How can you count it all joy when you just got divorced to the man you loved? How can you count it all joy when somebody you loved so dearly passed on? How can you call it all joy when your life is falling apart and nothing is falling into place? How can you call it all joy when your hopes and your dreams are crushed to the ground, never to rise again? How can you count it all joy? That is the question we have to ask anytime we see verses like this. The reason we can count it all joy, because he said in John chapter 16 verses 33, he says, "These things have I spoken unto you, that in me you will have peace. Because in this world you will have trouble, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world." So that is the way we can count it all joy. Why? Because he has overcome the world, and in his overcoming he did it for us. Because greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world, even our faith. You can count it joy because the life of a Christian or of a believer is a life of faith. Faith for a better tomorrow. Faith that the things that you currently notice, the things that you currently see, have a propensity to change. Faith is a thing and the component that makes you count every evil situation as joy. So if you're out there and you are going through something that is troubling you, if you're out there and you are going through something that is disturbing you, that is torturing you, the only component that can make you scale through those phases of life is to have faith in the midst of those challenges. So he says that the trying of your faith will work in you patience, meaning once you apply the system of faith, you enter into a state of being patient, that in the midst of things that don't work for you, you can still be trusting God for a better tomorrow. You can still be trusting God for a brighter future. So I leave you with this, that but let patience have a perfect work in you, that you be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Meaning the goal of this patience that will be furnished in you after you establish the system of faith is that you come into a realm of no lack, no deprivation. You will be wanting nothing. Be encouraged, be strengthened anywhere you are listening from, and allow God furnish in you the spirit of faith, because this too shall pass. No condition, they say, is permanent, and there's nothing new under the sun. Be encouraged. Wipe that tear off your eye. You can cry, it's allowed, but after crying, turn your eyes to Jesus, because with him there is life. With him there is hope. With him there's always a way out. The Lord bless you and keep you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the God Energy series from the Tony Exito Show. If you enjoyed it, please do well to leave a comment. Also, do check us out on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Until next time, stay blessed and stay inspired.